What's going on, everybody? Soliaker here, and this video is going to be coming from John Felix and Cammed Up Caveman. I will leave links to all their channels in the description below, but I want you to go over and subscribe to them. This video is 2 hours long. I have kind of cut up some of the really good stuff. I don't want to ruin the entire thing. If you have time, go over and watch this, because what John Felix is going through with this Trespass is just completely bonkers. So I'm gonna give you a really good taste of how John Felix just goes and ruins this guy, but you have to watch the whole video to really grasp the whole, to understand everything. But kudos to John Felix. The only thing I would say, John Felix, I know that you are wrapped up in this. This is something that's affecting you. Just remember to breathe. Just remember just to breathe, and don't, as much as it's personal, try not to take it personal. And I get it, dude. Trust me. I went through the same thing, and I tried not to. Yeah, I get it. So, let's get into this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, and make sure you go and subscribe to Cammed Up Caveman, and John Felix. So, I'm out. Soliaker. Deuces.
At the halls of justice in Dade City for my quasi-judicial unlawful trespass from the Wesley Chapel Tax Collector's Office. Let's go handle this.
Can I show this to you? This is the order you gave me. This is from, you should have this one.
It's a copy of the supplemental request to re-enter the Land O'Lakes property. The order on that.
So as you see right here, this is you saying that at Land O'Lakes I can only stay outside, correct?
Yeah, let me take a look.
And the highlighted part says there's 4 other locations I can go exercise my First Amendment rights and do governmental business.
Correct.
Okay. So,
Do you want to admit this as evidence, or
sure.
you want me to take
Go ahead.
additional notice of it? I mean,
You can. No objection.
okay. You admitted as respondents.
So we're clear that.
Sorry.
Thank you. Sorry. So we're clear that the Wesley Chapel Tax Collector's Office is one of the other 4 locations, correct?
You asking him?
Well, you wrote the order.
Yeah, you can't. I'm not under oath, and I'm not a witness. You can.
Does my court order say that there's 4 other locations? Did you read the court order?
No, sir, I didn't.
Why didn't you read the court order? Why did you ignore it?
I would object to the characterization as a court order.
That's not a court order.
How should I know? I'm retarded.
Yeah, I think what's split here is there, Mr. Daniel, order of the magistrate. I understand why he's calling it a court order. I think that's not the issue as much as I think you need to lay some foundation of, did he know that this order existed? Did
Did I tell you I had a court order that day?
Yes, sir.
Did I try to hand it to you?
Yes, sir.
Did you take it from me?
No, sir.
Why didn't you take it from me?
Because you were recording in our office, and it's our policy for you not to record.
Did you see a recording of mine?
Yes, sir, I did.
You
I
saw
saw the recorder on, sir.
you saw a recording of
I
mine.
saw the recorder on, sir.
Sir, that's not the question. The question is,
That's my answer, sir.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
non-responsive. This is going to be a long time if this happens.
I saw the recorder on.
Did you see a video that was recorded by this camera?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay.
And I want to make it very clear. He was trespassed from the tax collector's office for not recording. They have this so-called ordinance or something to that effect of recording inside the tax collector's office that he was at. But he wasn't recording. And there's not a recording of him recording. Like, if he had a recording, he would have posted it to YouTube. He just had the camera on him, and he had an order that said he could not record in tax collectors' offices. So, you have to understand what's going on here. This is crazy. He wasn't recording and got trespassed, and here he is trying to defend it. This is crazy.
Now let's stick to the question I'm asking, okay? Okay. Is this camera recording right now?
I don't see that it is.
So you don't believe this camera is recording right now?
I don't see
Here,
that.
you can hold it.
I don't see that it is.
So you don't believe that's recording
I
right now?
don't see that it is.
So it's not recording?
I don't see that it is.
In your opinion, is that camera recording right now?
I do not see that it is.
Is that responsible?
Can you clarify the answer? What are you saying exactly?
I don't know what he's asking, sir.
Is that camera currently recording by your 29 years of law enforcement experience with body cams?
Are you asking me if I see the red light on or not, sir?
I'm asking you if that camera is recording. Now don't press any buttons. You didn't press any buttons
No,
that
sir, I
day.
didn't.
You sure knew I was recording that day,
It
right?
doesn't appear to be.
So it doesn't appear to be recording.
It doesn't appear to be.
Correct. So if I could show you, Your Honor, there's no lights blinking, and it is recording. So blinking lights don't mean anything. And as a matter of fact, the Pasco County Sheriff's Office has body cams, and when they record, there is no red light blinking. Every camera is different. Every camera has different settings. And I told him at least 15 times I was not recording because I already had the court order. You told me I cannot record inside the tax collector's office, so I turned it off when I went in there, and I brought in my clipboard instead and took notes.
Yeah, just...
Okay. So obviously you don't know.
Mr. Felix, let me just explain this. You have your chance to make that argument. Right now, let's just focus on asking him questions based on his direct.
Sure.
No, it's procedural.
So right here, right now, you believe it wasn't recording. You just testified that.
Sure.
But that day you knew it was recording somehow because of what?
The red light that was flashing.
Is there a red light flashing
Not
now?
right now.
But it's still recording, isn't it?
You're correct, it is. So it could be recording anytime. It could.
Correct.
While you're in the office with the
Wait, am I asking the questions or are you?
Get him!
I can answer
Your Honor, who's asking the question?
Get him!
Can I not answer the question?
Who's asking the question? Here and
He's
here.
allowed to answer, but sir, don't ask any questions.
Don't ask me any questions from here on out, okay?
Get him!
Okay. So that day I was recording because there was a red light blinking?
Yes.
Today there's a red light blinking or no?
No.
But it's still recording, correct?
Yes.
So you have no way to know specifically if I'm recording or not, is that correct?
Sir, can I make a statement to that?
Objection.
And you can answer the question.
Just answer the question.
So most common people would know that if a red light.
Objection.
Sir,
Most
I'm
common
asking-
people.
I'm asking the question.
You can
Objection.
answer. You can object to it.
And in today's world, we all use Google, do we not? Google states, as a red light is on a surveillance camera, typically indicates that the camera is actively recording in operation.
And what does typically mean?
Typically, it means most of the time that's what it would be. Sometimes it is, and if it's not on, it can still be recording. So if you're in my office with the camera on or not, it is still recording.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
So it's recording even if it's recording even if it's not recording.
If the red light is on, it is recording. You just showed me that the red light don't have to be on to be recording. So if you're in my office with the red light on or off, it's still recording.
Are you hearing this? It's recording regardless because he says so. So because you say
So you
so.
know what the common people say, what it says.
What
Everyone
does it
is to know. The internet says exactly that.
The internet.
Yes, sir.
So everything on the internet is true? Is that what you're
Ask me
going
a question,
with?
just answer your question.
Is everything on the internet true?
No, sir.
Gotcha, bitch.
What research have you done on this specific model?
I don't know that model.
So you have done zero.
No, that model.
Did you know this model when I walked in that day?
I saw this video camera, sir.
Did you know this model of camera when I walked in there that
I
day?
did not.
So you did not know what type of camera I was using. You don't know its
It's
functions.
a camera.
Do you know its functions?
Just answer the question, okay? Please don't play with me right now.
Are we going to continue with this?
Yes.
Well, why wouldn't we?
Answer the questions.
Yes, sir.
This is the same attitude you got that day.
That's the same attitude I got from you, sir.
Right. No, sir. I would have never make a public records request.
Yes,
Did
sir.
I go in here to make a public records request?
You never told us what you needed, sir.
I object to speculation as to why he was
Yeah,
there.
I agree with Mr. Gibbs.
I missed that.
He objected that your your question calls for speculation.
Which question was that?
Did you go in there and make a public records request?
Did I tell you I was making a public records request?
Yes, sir, you did.
Did you tell me? What did you tell me?
I told you that you have to submit it, perform, and you have to, we do it through email, we'll send it to you email. You said, no, I'm here to do it today. I said, you have to take it, you did not.
Does the Florida statute say I can do it in person?
I don't know, so I don't read Florida statutes.
And this is what happens when you hire security guards to enforce policies and not understanding the law. Under section 119 of the Florida statutes, I not only can do it anonymously, but I have the right to document myself getting the record and document that process.
Okay. When the police showed up, did you come outside and ask me what my public records request was?
Yes, sir.
When I was inside, did you say, we don't do that here and you're not allowed to do that here?
I said, we don't have it here, you have to submit it this way. And you said, I want to do it here.
So I was going by chapter 119, I was going by the law, and you were going by?
What I'm told in our policy, sir.
Do you have a copy of this policy that says you don't do
I said, sir, I don't do records requests. I let my manager know what the record request is. You would not tell us what request you want.
You did not ask me.
Yes,
Until the police showed up and you came outside after you threatened me many times.
Sir?
How many times did you threaten me?
Threatening how, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ask a question. What was the threat that I made?
How many times did you threaten me?
Sir, I asked you to leave.
How many times did you threaten me?
I asked you to leave.
Did you ask me to leave?
Several times.
How many times did you threaten me?
I asked you to leave several times, sir.
He's not responsible.
Clarify what you mean by threat.
Did you tell me that I'm not allowed to stand up on my feet?
Sir, I told you what, if you're going to stay in our office, that we have a policy that people cannot be standing because it's a violation of the fire code. If you're going to be there, I need you to have a seat.
Did you tell me it was illegal inside your office to stand on my feet?
I said you cannot be standing inside the office because it's against fire code is what I told you, sir.
So did you say it was illegal?
Sir, I told you you cannot stand in our office because it's against the fire code.
Man, he's not responsive, Judge.
Did you use the word illegal?
I did not.
Were you armed?
Victor Rollins.
Relevance is a gentleman threatening me and he possibly has a gun on him. As Timothy Couette testified in our last hearing, that they all are wearing
I
guns.
don't understand the threat. There was no threats made. What threat was made?
Yeah.
If I had video, I'd play it for you, but I'm not allowed to record it.
There's not an objection to facts, not evidence, but
Were you armed that day?
Mr. Felix, since Mr. Felix is also a party, he can testify to things, so that would put facts and evidence. Paul, I have a question.
Were you armed that day?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a gun on you when you were accosting me?
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Sir, did you see the gun, sir?
Why would I rephrase the question? Accosting means to walk up to.
Okay.
Did you have a gun on you when you accosted me?
Concealed, yes, sir.
You did have a gun on you.
Concealed, yes, sir.
Okay. Did Mike Fasano say people are allowed to record in the office?
I don't know, sir. You have to speak to Mike Fasano.
I'd like to submit evidence of Mike Fasano and his employees saying it's okay to record inside the tax collector's office.
How do you have this evidence?
I have it on video. Body cam footage from the police. They speak freely on body cam because they don't realize that we can get a hold of it. Can I submit that, please?
I don't know how you're going to submit it.
I'm going to play it for you.
Mr. Bounty?
You can review it.
All right.
This is the part where I play in the video where the safety agent from Land O'Lakes and the head manager at Land O'Lakes both tell the police officer that Mike Fasano and Tim Couette, number 1 and number 2, said we can record inside the tax collector's office as long as we stay back and don't cause any havoc.
Mike Fasano instructed them basically, as long as they're not, creating havoc or anything like that, they are allowed to record inside with no issues or anything like that. They're just trying to get away from here.
Fasano and Tim Cortez instructed.
If I can object, I agree the video says what Mr. Felix says it says, but questioning this witness on, I don't believe there's been any foundation laid that he has any knowledge of it, and it didn't appear to be in that video.
Mike Fasano is his boss.
He can be asked what he's been instructed at.
Is Mike Fasano your boss?
Yes, sir.
Is Timothy Coy your boss?
Yes, sir.
Did you just hear the testimony that they said you can record inside the tax collector's office?
I didn't hear anything from
Can
you.
you not lay for him?
I would object
Let
to
me
that.
ask a question. Have you ever been told that by any of your superiors before, that people can record, they just have to be away from the counters?
No, sir, I haven't been told
Do you have an objection?
I have an objection to not the question the way you framed it, if that's fair game, but as far as asking him about a video from a different office that he wasn't there for.
I'm not asking him about a video, I'm asking him about his boss's orders.
Ask the question then.
Mike Fasano is your boss, right?
Yes, sir.
Timothy Coy is your boss, right?
Yes, sir.
When they give these orders to the staff, do they not inform you of them?
Gotta ask him what the orders were given, what orders that he's aware of that he's to follow. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm building the foundation.
Okay, all right.
How-
Give me leeway.
How is the orders from Fasano and Coy given to you?
So they're given to everyone else in the chain of command. I've never been told that
So you missed the memo? Is that what you're saying?
call it that. I've never been told that, sir.
But it's clear that Mike Fasano told the police officers from the.
Sir, I didn't hear that, so I don't know what it
Can I play it for him, please?
I'm going to object again to asking him about a video that he has no knowledge of.
Here's my biggest problem with the video, is it's not Mike Fasano saying it, it's third party saying that Mike Fasano said it. So
It's the office manager and the police.
and she's not here to testify, so.
This is some bullshit. The people that need to be up there aren't there. That gave the orders. Like, all this is some kind of kangaroo court. Like, I can't explain it other than this is like a feelings enforcement court, which is a bunch of crap. Like, all the stuff that he's putting in front of this court is being shown, and they don't care. They just don't care.
How do you? Where do you go?
Was that officer?
Yeah.
That deputy?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know if the video is him. I don't know which deputy it is, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that is what I was asking.
No, I don't know which deputy it is, but the deputies were informed, and you can hear the supervision over the radio saying, it's a public place, as long as they're in the public lobby and no restricted areas, they can record. So if that's the policy for Land O'Lakes, that's the policy for all five. Is there different policies from one tax collector's office to the other?
Not that I know, sir.
So all the policies are congruent all the way through all five locations.
Sir, I don't write policy. You have to ask me what's that question.
You don't know if the policies are the same for every office?
I don't write the policy, sir.
I didn't ask you if you write the
I'm not
policies.
the person to answer that question.
I didn't ask you if you write the policies.
I don't
Let's
know.
stick to the question
I
I'm
don't know,
asking.
sir.
You don't know what?
You're your question.
You don't know if the policy is the same in every office.
I do not know, no, sir.
So possibly the policy can change from one tax collector's office to the next.
I don't know that information, sir.
Can I play the video for him?
Sure.
You know this person?
Yes, sir.
It's Jerry, right?
Yes, sir.
You know this lady?
I have no other brothers. I think so.
You do know Jerry, right?
Yes, sir.
And what does he do there?
Jerry's a safety agent and a road tester.
Same job you do, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a police officer speaking to Jerry and the office manager here.
So I don't know that that's a police officer.
This is body cam footage.
Okay. I don't know that, sir. You're telling me that. I have to just assume.
You see where it says, you're body cam expert, right?
Sir, ask the question.
I'm asking you a question. Are you a body cam expert?
No, sir.
You have experience with body cams?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you see where it says Axon Body 20? You see all that, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that indicative of a police body cam? This
It's
logo?
indicative of a body camera, yes, sir.
Do police use this body camera here?
Yes, sir. It is.
Okay. We're clear this is body cam footage from an officer.
It's body camera, yes, sir.
What part are you unclear about that as an officer?
Yes, I don't know that.
What do you think is the-
I agree it's body cam footage. I don't know.
you think, what, a random citizen is behind in the office here?
Random citizen had body cameras, you know, sir.
This is inside the office, beyond the
That's not my
gate.
office, sir. I'm not in that office, I don't go in that office. I don't work in that office.
So you don't understand that this is not a public body?
Mr. Felix, I'm confused on what you're trying
He's trying to claim that he doesn't realize it's a police officer's body cam.
Is that your
I
testimony?
mean, sir, if we're going with speculation on his questions, he asked me if we know, then how do I know it's the police body camera, sir?
Is that your position? You don't know?
I mean, I don't know, I mean, I understand what he's saying, I just wanted to clarify, how do I know that's the police body camera?
Okay.
Well, most common people would know, anyone that studies body
That's a
cams
body
or
cam.
has experience with body cams, especially police body cams, that this is the logo and this is what they look like, Axon body
I don't
cams.
know body cameras, yes, sir, it does.
Okay,
Okay, you want me to watch the video or not?
am I asking the questions?
Hold on a second.
Am I asking the questions or
Sir,
are
is
you
he not
asking?
going to show me the video?
Am I asking the questions or are you asking the questions?
Sir, is he not going to show me the video? If so, I'd like to see the
Did
video.
he tell you to stop asking me questions?
Sir,
I did, and I'm gonna say it again.
He told you not to ask me questions, right?
Got it?
You understand that?
Yes.
English is your first language, right?
Mr. Felix, no, you're back.
I'm not trying to get at
I made a rule.
He's being very evasive. So, this body cam footage from Pasco County Sheriff's Department.
Again, this is the video where the head office manager of Land O'Lakes and Jerry, the security guard, are telling the cop that Mike Fasano and Tim Couette allow recording inside the tax collector's office, and they have music blaring so loud it's a disco, and they do it on purpose. They tell the cops that on body cam video too.
Are you aware that this is a police car and it's an officer inside of a police car speaking on?
I see it, yes, sir.
Okay.
Creating havoc or anything like that. They're allowed to record inside with no issues or anything like that. They're just trying to raise a public area. They need to go with any officers or anything that's not that district from the public. Correct.
So is that clear? The police said that we can record inside, according to Mike Fasano, unless we're creating havoc. Is that right?
Sir, I've never been given that order.
Is that what you just heard on this video?
Oh, yes, sir, I did.
Okay. You heard a police officer and his supervisor say, we can record inside, according to Mike Fasano, as long as we're not creating any type of havoc.
Yes, sir, I heard that.
You did hear that.
I heard that.
And Mike Fasano's your boss?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Felix, when was that video recorded? Do you know? Does it say on the
It's
body?
either August, late August.
Does it say on the video?
I can look. Looks like 8/28/2023.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you escalate the situation?
No, sir.
Was I calm, before you came into the situation, was I calm and peaceful and trying to make a public records request?
Again, I don't know the first part you can answer, so I can't answer the question.
When you came up to me, was I calm and peaceful?
Were you calm? No, sir, you weren't calm.
When you came up to me, I wasn't calm.
No, sir.
What was I doing?
You're being aggressive.
To who?
To me?
You're telling me when you walked out the door and walked up to me, I was being aggressive?
As soon as I approached you and told you that you can't record inside, you became aggressive. Yes, sir.
You mean when I said I wasn't recording and you denied it?
The whole time when you tried to argue with me and tell me you weren't recording, you were aggressive. Yes, sir.
No, sir. Were you aggressive?
Sir, if someone is aggressive to me, then I'm aggressive to them.
Oh, so you're responding. Is that your code of conduct for so is your code of conduct in the tax collector's office? If a patron's aggressive with you, you can be aggressive with them?
Sir, I have to ask them to leave the property.
Is that your code of
We
conduct?
don't have a code of conduct. I don't know what your question is.
You don't have training on how to deal with the public?
Yes, sir, we do.
Okay. And is it your training that if someone's being aggressive, you escalate and compound the aggressiveness back?
There was no escalation to it. If someone's aggressive, then we try to attempt to de-escalate. If that doesn't work, then we continue to explain to them.
So other than
Sir, if
telling
you thought I'm aggressive, I don't know what to tell you.
so other than telling you that I'm here to make a public records request, how is that being aggressive?
Sir, am I allowed to use profanity here?
Profanity?
Yes, sir.
If you're quoting somebody, you can't.
Okay. You tell me at the point when
You said so many bad words.
When I told you, when you told me
that's
to
aggressive, sir? You don't find that aggressive?
where you're going way, you're going way far.
Sir, you open the door. I'm asking the
Who's
question.
asking me questions again?
No, sir, I'm not. I
Answer the questions, please.
Who's asking the questions here?
I agree, Mr. Felix. Just answer the questions.
Just answer the questions, please.
Asking the question again, sir.
When you walked up to me, did I say I was here to make a public records request?
Yes, sir.
Was I calm and peaceful?
No, sir.
Did I say, I'm here to make a public records request?
So there's a difference between.
Is that what I did?
different levels of-
Did I do that?
No, sir, you didn't.
Just answer the questions. I know that's hard.
I answered your question.
So I didn't do that. So how was I being aggressive?
Sir, when someone starts getting loud and they get up in your face.
He's not
Yeah,
again.
answer the question.
Again.
Mr. Gentry,
Yes, sir.
please just answer the question, how is it being aggressive?
At that moment.
Describe it to me.
At that moment when you accosted me.
Sir, can you rephrase the question?
When you accosted me.
Can we rephrase with the accosted, sir? I don't understand how I accosted him.
I think that word can be misleading.
Yes, sir.
How's it misleading? I need to look up the definition.
You can look it up if you want, but what I'm telling you is the common use of it is a negative sense. Just telling you my opinion.
To go up to or stop and speak to someone in a
I
threatening way.
understand that's the definition. I'm telling you that's not how most people take it. So I'm asking you.
Are we going by the definitions, or are we going by how people feel again?
I don't think it's not a legal issue. It's a understanding the question.
I was accosted by an armed man.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds. Yeah. I
Okay.
think you're intentionally using that language to make it sound worse than it was.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
But
What, I'm sorry, were you there, sir?
no, I'm telling
Then
you.
how do you know it's worse than it was?
I'm telling you that that's why you're using that word, is my opinion.
So your opinion, I'm using a word that's by textbook dictionary definition. I'm using it on purpose.
Yeah, I just asked.
When you walked up to me aggressively, is that a better way to put it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
When you walked up to me aggressively, did I do anything other than say to you, I'm here to make a public records request? Are you okay? You look like you're tearing up a little.
Sir. I felt at the time, again, this is.
I want to make sure he's okay.
Just don't play these games like that. I know what you're doing. All right, just
I'm okay, sir, I'm not
answer,
tearing.
ask
I'm
the
okay.
questions. You don't have to cost the witness using your language.
A cost? Walk up to threatening man? I didn't walk up to him. Again, he approached me.
Badger may have been a better choice of words.
Okay, so when you aggressively walked up to me, did I say anything other than I'm here to make a public records request?
So when I walked up to you, I asked you what you were doing there.
And I
You had
said,
said that you made a record request, and I told you that that's not how we do it, and this is how we do it. And I should come tell you that we cannot video record, and you refuse to take our policy.
Mr. Gentry, up to that point, what was he doing that was aggressive?
At that point, nothing.
Please, if you can, go over to Cammed Up Caveman, John Felix. Links are in the description. They do great work. This video is way longer than, there's so much more to this. Like, you really need to go over to John Felix. I will leave that video link in the description. Go over there, watch this video. Like, I get it. It's 2 hours. I think it's like 2 hours and something minutes long. Go over to this video. Like, John Felix, it's just an onslaught of John going, bam, just putting it to him. And, you know, I don't want to ruin his video. I just want him to get some more views. Because if you can see, probably somewhere up over here, you know, nobody's really watched it. But I am telling you, if you've ever watched some of the depositions that I've done, he does an amazing job as well. So go show John Felix some love. Go show Cammed Up Caveman some love. And I'm done. And I'm out. Soliaker, deuces.